Welcome to episode 123 of the 5 Letters Podcast. You got Cam to the left of me, Bez to the right of me. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters Podcast. Bez, Cam. Talk to me. Episode 123. We're here. How's your 2 weeks been? How's life? What's going on?
We're here. It's been, for me, it's been relatively quiet 2 weeks after the last time. It was very busy.
Booked and busy last time.
Yeah, last time was booked and busy. I think last 2 weeks has been pretty chill. I had my nephew's dance show last week, Saturday. I think I mentioned it before, but yeah, he basically just does like, this year was Heroes and Villains, so they have loads of different acts. He is only in one set of it, which is it's cool. It's a cool show all round, but it's like he's only in one part of it, so it's like a 3-hour show, and I'm there and he's only in it for 5 minutes. So it's like, it's a long thing, but it's good. It's interesting. They just do loads of different dancing to music and themes, dresses and stuff. So he was like, his almost Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed. But the music and stuff they play it wasn't necessarily around it. But yeah, that was cool. And that's pretty much it. Just been working and hiding from the heat as much as possible. Yep. That's about it. Yeah, what about you guys? Bro, it's been killing me. I was on the train yesterday. It was disgusting. Like, because the Met line is airconned as well, and that was disgusting. And then the Bakerloo line is just, yeah.
I can't imagine getting on the train in this heat, man.
Finish.
Just driving is disgusting.
Do you have AC?
I do.
Okay.
But like getting into the car, it's literally just like stepping into a sauna. Just the heat just hits you, and you're like, oh nah, man. And you just gotta wait for the car to cool down.
Yeah, man. I haven't got AC.
You haven't got AC at all.
Windows.
Windows aren't doing
Windows
it.
do nothing. The fan is worse. The fan just is hotter than the car. Anyways, I was like, Windows. That's it. Just suffer.
Pain.
It's been horrible.
Because I sit in my car at lunch, like at work, and every time I open the door to get in, it's so hot, and then the steering wheel is like baking as well.
Yeah.
So if I want to go somewhere at lunch as well, and I have to touch the steering wheel, is completely like, hot to the touch because the sun's just been beating down on it through the window.
Yeah.
But yeah, my 2 weeks. I've not really done much. Had a Father's Day thing last weekend. Just went to the house, saw the papa, ate some dinner. Which was nice. It was a good time. And started going to the gym finally, which is...
How you finding it?
It's all right. I've only gone twice. I went on Wednesday this week and today. And yeah, I've just been doing like cardio stuff. So I was just doing bike riding, and I touched the treadmill today. Just easing myself into it. I'm not going to go too hard too quickly. But yeah, I don't know. I could see I'm just going to see, because I have a discounted price on the gym for 3 months.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So if by the end of the 3 months I'm not like locked in, then I'm cancelling it. I'm not. But yeah. Other than that, that's it. Yeah. Yells.
Pretty calm 2 weeks as well, to be fair. Went out for some drinks yesterday with some work people, which was chill. Like, the weather was nice, which was good. Day before that, I actually did a taekwondo trial class because I was trying different things as well. You know, I do the Muay Thai, but yeah, I've been thinking about venturing out and trying something else. And then last weekend, I went skydiving.
Oh, you did it? Oh yeah, it was the 14th, innit?
Did that.
Damn, how was it? You're here, so that's the main thing.
Yeah, survived. Got the certificate and everything. It was actually sick. It was actually really, really good. Like, literally one of the top things I've done in life. Period. Like, it was so good.
Yeah.
Just yeah. Me and my friend who I did it with, Elliot. Shout out Elliot. We were both like, yeah, we want to do this again. Like, we need to go higher next time. Like,
Go higher. How high did you do?
We did 10,000 feet, and we want to do. We want to do.
But you were invited to go too. Were you?
I was invited. Yeah.
But you said no.
I couldn't do it.
You're invited this time too. 15,000.
I still can't do it. If I couldn't do 10, I am not doing 15.
Or you can do 10 and we'll do 15, because like you can get on the same plane. All the people who do 10 obviously jump off first, and then they take the plane higher, and then the people who do 15 go after.
I'll do 10 foot. 10 foot, that's it. Yeah. Just into a mat, just from there.
Not gonna lie, that's probably more
dangerous.
Nah, into a crash mat, that's fine.
Into a crash mat? We're not landing in crash mats.
Yeah, I'm landing in a crash mat.
I was gonna say, because jumping 10 foot, that's not enough distance to actually do a parachute.
Oh,
so
no,
you just gotta jump that raw.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Whereas with the parachute and the landing that you do, literally it's so calm. Like literally, like. Yeah, I literally pretty much sat down into the ground.
Yeah.
Like it was, minor.
I would do it.
It's good. It's good.
You lot mad.
I'd never really, like, I feel like when I was younger, I would have said no. I don't know why, but I was like, no, that's just crazy. Why would I jump out of a plane? Madness. But now I'm like, I'm sure the rush, like the thrill of it must be crazy. Mm-hmm. And then, why not? Experience something new.
That's the thing, innit?
It's highly unlikely that anything happens, like anything bad happens. So I might as well run it.
You lot are mad.
Nah, it's what's mad about it? Nothing happens.
It's just, I mean, I'm scared of heights, so for me, just being that high up is an issue. It's a big problem, big problem.
But you're safe. Like, all right, you're not like when we were going through the training and stuff. They were all like 99.9% safe, like whatever. Because obviously there's a 0.1% chance that something could happen. Because you go up with your instructor's got 2 parachutes. And one of them is automatic. So if the first one, if the instructor doesn't deploy the first one, or there's a problem with the first one and you're falling too fast, the automatic one will deploy. So you've got 2 bites of the cherry to be safe, basically.
Yeah.
And I feel like the most unnerving bit for me was the plane, right? Because you're up on one of these rickety planes, rickety small planes, and the door is barely even closed. It's just like a shutter. Like, and it's like, oh my days.
It's part of the experience.
But it's definitely part of the experience. But then, like you free fall, and then your instructor deploys the parachute or whatever. And then you're just coasting, man. It's literally so chill. Like, it's silent. Like, you can literally, like, you would hear a pin drop. It's so silent, like, up there. And you just see just everything. I was laughing because I could see there was, like, kids playing football. And there was, like, a football field. And they looked like ants. Like, maybe smaller than ants. They looked so, just how high up are minuscule. Like, cars looked like ants. So the kids were probably smaller than that.
Just like a single dot. Just moving around.
But the fact that you gradually get closer as well, it's not really an experience you have, because even when you're on like planes or like whatever and you're like higher up, usually you come down quite quickly. Wherever it is that you go up, whatever reason you have for going up, you come down quite quickly. Or if you're like Sky Garden or whatever, those kind of things, you're up high, then you go away, get in a lift and you're down. Like, you very rarely actually travel down at such a slow speed and just feel the world like
just coming closer
and closer, and just seeing different things and coming into view and whatnot. And it was great. It was a great time. The weather was pretty nice as well, and we were on the first plane as well. So obviously, if you guys remember last time we went, and then we ended up staying until like, we were there from 7 a.m. until like 3:30, just sitting around because of the weather and whatnot. But this time, because we had to rebook, they were like, we're going to put you on one of the first 4 planes. And then we ended up on the very first plane. And we literally, Elliot was in the queue getting food. And I had bought food from here, like to have some breakfast. And I took 1 spoonful of it, And then I heard my name coming out over the intercom.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, this is very much a different experience than last time. So no breakfast, run up and go. And then, yeah, had landed all before, like, I think 9:30. We were back on the ground.
How long were you free falling and in the air for?
So the flight up took about 10 minutes. Then free falling is not long. You're literally free falling 10, 15 seconds. And then once the parachute is deployed, you're probably coming down another 5 to 7 minutes. I don't think it's quite as long as 10.
Okay.
So it's not massively long.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good time. I recommend it to you both, man. I know you're shook, Bez. But
No chance.
I recommend it. I'd say come along, man. Me and Elliot, we're planning a big trip. We're all going to go in the same plane.
Yeah, you lot have fun with that. I'll come and watch. I'll cheer you on from the ground. Woo! Go, lads.
Oh my days. Yeah, it's a good time. But yeah, let's move on then. So we said that we're going to come in here and do, because we pretty much only talk about anime now. So we decided that we're going to do a tournament of the best anime arcs. So this is going to be the official best ever anime arc is going to be decided right here, right now, by the only people whose opinions matter.
The anime goats.
Yeah, the anime goats. So yeah, Bez is he's done the bracket, I think.
I have got a generator,
Yep.
but I miscounted, so I only have 15
Ooh.
arcs. So we get one space for one more.
Should we do Kaiju number 8? Or we could do, we need to have a random one.
We've all seen Kaiju number 8, haven't we? We can do a Kaiju number 8 arc.
What? Yeah, the very first thing.
Yeah.
I mean, just the first season is just basically an arc, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll just do the first arc.
That works.
Okay. Alright, so we've got our generated arcs, our generated brackets. So we have the first round is Soul Society versus Kaiju number 8 arc.
Wow, unfortunately, Kaiju number 8. Thanks for coming. we appreciate you getting us out of a tight spot there. But yeah, that's not even fair.
It's not.
It's definitely not.
Kaiju number 8 cooked, but yeah, Soul Society was good.
Yeah, that's not even worth like a longer discussion than that.
This generator doesn't.
Rescue Rukia.
This generator doesn't like put things through into the next bracket when you
move it.
Yeah. Right, I'll just write down. All right, so the next one is UA Sports Festival arc. So that's My Hero Academia versus the Pain arc.
So it's not really a sucking in breath moment.
Well, I was like, obviously he said UA Sports Festival first, and I was like, well, that's a good arc.
Yeah.
And then he said Pain. Like, oh,
yeah.
Well, that's a good arc.
Yeah, I did the same thing mentally, but again, it's tough. That's not even close. Sports Festival is good. I don't know why did we decide on that for My Hero? I don't know that that's the strongest thing we could have gone with for My Hero. I feel like it's definitely fun. Like obviously, because you have like the tournament with like Deku versus Todoroki, and
The race.
Yeah, the race was sick.
The race was sick with Deku like somehow winning that.
Yeah, Araka versus Kachan, that was sick.
Yeah.
So it had some good moments, but yeah, I just feel like the Naruto Pain arc. Just if we're including everything from when like Jiraiya's investigating, and infiltrating, and then fighting Pain and finding out the secret, and then sending back the code, and then Naruto being depressed and whatnot, and then going off and learning Sage Mode. If we're including all of that stuff, and then all the way up to Naruto fighting Pain, meeting Minato, like
I forgot that.
Sealing the nine-tailed fox again and whatnot,
unlocking his power,
and then having the chat with Nagato, talk no jutsu.
I mean, he already beat him. The talk. I mean, he wasn't done, but he was pretty much done.
I mean, they could have continued. I reckon it was like Naruto was going to win if they continued.
Yeah.
But they could have continued.
Yeah. But it's not fair for like the long anime because they just have so much in the one arc that it's like they can just cover so much on it. Like as you said, from Jiraiya to that bit, that's what, probably 100 episodes maybe.
It's a lot of episodes.
Versus UA tournament, which
Probably
is probably like
10.
15, 10,
that,
yeah.
If that, yeah.
So they were saying pain arc, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the next one is Tournament of Power, which is goated.
I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a part of a bad show, but I think it was probably the strongest, apart from like maybe the first two arcs, Beerus and Frieza. I think it's probably the next best.
Yeah, that's fair. Versus its counterpart, Cell Saga.
Oh,
which
Cell Saga wipes the floor.
I had to slowly say it to give us a bit more something to say about Tournament of Power.
That's
so far none of these have been really close.
The next rounds will be more interesting though, because when you think about it,
we're just knocking like the deadwood out. This is deadwood. This Tournament of Power shit.
And then the next one is the Bridge Builder arc versus the Female Titan arc, which that's interesting.
It's interesting only because we want to make it interesting. It's really not that interesting if we're being like...
The Female Titan arc was good. It was very good stuff.
I mean, it's definitely one of the best Attack on Titan arcs.
Yes.
But does it touch
the Bridge Builder?
No. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's average. I'm saying it's actually very good, really good. But that Tazuna, Bridge Builder, Zabuza, Haku, like stuff, like chef's kiss, mate. Chef's kiss, good stuff. Because you see Naruto and Sasuke working well as a team for the first time when they fight the first time.
Oh yeah, the throwing of the
shuriken,
big shuriken.
Yeah, to free Kakashi and whatnot. You see them actually be like, that's the first time that they're actually effective ninja.
Yeah.
Like realistically, Sakura's useless the whole time. We don't need
She's standing there. She's protecting the bridge builders.
Protecting him
From
for
who?
what? No one's
even attacking him.
Yeah, no one's paying him any attention.
If someone came, she's there. She's ready. She's ready to go.
Just her with a lone kunai.
Yeah.
I love it when they do that.
Post it up.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, you see that, and then you have the whole Haku thing where he's a lover, not a fighter, being forced to be a fighter, and there's a very good one at that.
Yeah.
Even Zabuza going ham at the end and just killing all the hitmen kind of thing with no arms.
No arms. And then the whole speech, the speech before that from Naruto.
Yeah.
Zabuza crying and then being like, I wish I could go where you're going, Haku.
Yeah.
But I know it's not possible. Like, my feelings, man. My chest.
Yeah, they cooked with that one.
Yeah.
They did, yeah.
Absolutely. Like that, because I think that's just the range. It's good fights, good emotion, just a great start to a show for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it's the same issue that we just had with the My Hero versus Pain. Because
it's longer.
It's just so much longer, so much more
so
time.
much more, yeah.
It's probably not that much longer, but I think it probably is actually.
Because the female
Titan is like maybe 5 episodes.
Yeah.
That short.
It's not that long. Like they start riding, then she appears, then they get to the forest, they fight her a bit, and then they capture her. No, they don't capture her.
They
don't capture her. She escapes.
And
then that's it.
And then there's the whole what the hell was that? Who the hell is that? Da, 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 da.
But what really happens there? They're just talking at that point.
Yes, but that's part of the thing. And then somehow, I can't remember how they figure out it might be Annie. Yes, it was Armin. Figures out it might have been Annie.
Smart man.
And then they lure her into a trap.
Okay, if we're taking all that into account.
Of course we have to.
But there's like a break in the story there's like others, like a whole other
that's not
situation.
One whole arc, really. That's just like...
A whole other situation
is there?
Plays out before that is resolved. I'm pretty sure.
What?
I wouldn't be able to say. I'll be real.
Doesn't the wall ceiling stuff happen before, like between that? Because I feel like she kind of tries to catch Aaron before he has to steal the wall. Or is that season 2 then, the female stuff?
No,
The female stuff is definitely
ends at
season 1.
Season-
It's the end of season 1.
End of season 1.
Yeah.
I think the war season is before that.
I maybe I'm misremembering, but I was just thinking about the first bit where they're in the forest and whatever.
Yeah.
And I've thought that something else happens, something else of a similar level of importance happens between that and then the reveal of Annie's actually the female Titan.
I could be mistaken, but I don't remember anything happening. I remember it being a whole hubbubaloo of like, what the hell is going on? Who the hell was that?
Yeah.
Like, we've never seen a Titan move like this and be
Titan, who's clearly female as well.
clearly female. Clearly had an objective. They completely moved in a different way. Ignored it. Didn't eat any humans. That type thing. Like,
Yeah.
and then Armin somehow figured it out it was Annie. Then they lure her into a trap, and then she transforms, and then
Goes crazy
they
in
have
the city.
a round 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm including all of that. So I'm not sure that, and
Yeah, it's probably
and then as Naruto arcs goes, obviously Bridge Builder is quite short.
Yeah.
So I don't know that it's much longer.
Okay,
I think it's more fleshed out, sure.
yeah.
But I don't think that's because it's longer.
So we're going Bridge Builder arc, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one is the Asian tournament arc of Beyblade, which is when they're fighting Ray's
The White
old
Tigers.
team, the White Tigers, versus Solo Leveling, the Red Gate.
The Red Gate. Ah, man. The Red Gate was dope because you had Jinwoo being like, basically, you had the leader of the mission person be like, all right, we're going to go over here, we're going to try and clear it, whatever. And then you had Jinwoo and his gang just go off in the complete
Yeah, he's like, you lot are useless. You lot just stay here, and if you survive, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And Genie's just like, yeah, all right.
Sure, you say so.
Yeah.
And then they're just chilling, like pretty much like he kills a few magical beasts or whatever, and then they're just chilling. They get coats and stuff.
Yeah, they're full surviving and them lot are full dying.
Yeah, and then we see the elf, and that's a sick fight as well.
That's a sick fight.
And we start to figure out some stuff as well of because the elf was like, we're not here to kill you.
Yeah. So you're not a human. You're not. Yeah.
Yeah, what are
You can't
you?
be a human
Because
because we don't have the voice telling us to kill you.
Yeah. And then the guy comes back like, how's he still alive? And then he gets killed and arise.
yeah,
Arise.
But yeah, can you remember the Beyblade arc very well?
I remember they go to Asia. No, they're already in Asia, but they go to somewhere else in Asia.
Yeah.
And they're on the streets, and Tyson gets whooped by
It's the blackhead guy, isn't it?
Yeah, the small one. No, not even. It's the small one. He gets beat by
the like jokey one.
Yeah, he gets beat by him first, or just on the street casually.
Yeah.
And Ray is acting weird, obviously, the whole time. And then the guy's like, and everyone's like, why are you acting weird, Ray? And he's like, because he knows who I am.
And then they all pop up, don't they?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
And like, wait, who are these people? And because Ray didn't want them to like battle in the first place. Ray was just like, let's just go, Tyson, leave it. And then, there's and then whatever, they have a talk. And they're being very cold with Ray. And Ray's being very upset and weird and whatever. And then they end up in the tournament. I don't remember how, but they end up in the tournament and they end up in the finals of the tournament team battle, whatever. And then just through the battle and just through the connection or whatever, it's just emotional.
Yeah.
That's what I say. And then obviously Ray battles the leader and they just have, it's a long, hard scrap.
Yeah.
They're taught no jutsu in the entire time.
Because then there was the girl who like fancied Ray as well, and that was emotional as well. That was deep.
Yeah, it was deep. The Red Gate, obviously, no real story to it, just hype.
Yeah,
It's Genu caught in a new scenario that he's never been caught in before.
The classic go into gate.
Yeah,
something happens.
Taking this girl to see how dangerous things are out there, and then you get stuck, and then
just the worst and also best luck possible.
Yeah.
Like every time he goes into a gate, something bad happens, but also it's perfect for him.
Yeah, he gets the power up.
Yeah.
I would probably give it to the to Beyblade, man. It's just got more substance. Like, as hype as solo leveling is, all the arcs, including especially that one, there's no substance there. And if we're talking about arcs, I feel like it can't just be hype. I feel like you have to have.
Yeah, there has to be character developments, like progression of the story, whatever.
Yeah.
Just forward movement in general.
I feel like Beyblade has more of that.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, fair. I can't remember Beyblade well enough, but I feel like solo leveling is so fresh that it's easy to remember everything about it. But I do remember Beyblade having feels with it and everything. So
yeah, man. Max's mum hates him. Kai's whole family hates him. It's a lot, yeah.
Beyblade is dread. And then the next one we've got is the Phantom Trope arc versus Blue Lock. Blue Rocker, the first arc.
Blue Rocker. The 11 team.
Well, we didn't specify which one we were saying, so which one do you want to go with? We go with the first one where they're like,
I think the very first one's the most interesting of the first season.
Where all 11 have to beat the X, Y, Z sort of thing.
Yeah, where their team said.
But you don't want to go with the under 21.
You
don't want to go.
We're
with
talking
the
about first
under
season arcs though.
We don't specifically talk about first season arcs.
Well,
we could go under 21.
We could go under 21.
I feel like that's probably the most arcy of the. Like, I feel like that pairs up better.
It's more substantial.
Shonen arcs.
Yeah, true.
Because I'm thinking about the first bit. The only bit that's really like a plot point is when Kuon bags a hat trick, and it's like, wait, hold on, what's happening? And it's a twist of like, he sold us out. And
then he has the development. He tackles the man. Yeah, gets sent off.
Tactical professional foul.
Yeah, professional foul.
Yeah, gets sent off. I mean, there is that, but I feel like the under 21 arc has the whole thing with Rin and his brother. And it has my man with the spiky hair. I can't remember his name. The one that was in Blue Lock and
oh yeah. Gangster.
Yeah, and then you have Isagi trying to figure out how to make his mark in the game. And just, there's just a lot. Like Reo.
Nagi.
And
arm up.
Yeah.
Celebration. Oh, hello, Japan.
Jesus. Baru coming on and just being a madness.
Yeah, man, my guy Baru.
Like you have the moments, but you also have. I feel like there's some strong character development here as well.
Okay, we'll go. Yeah, so versus the Phantom Troop.
The Phantom Troop is good.
I mean, you already know.
Kurapika with the red eyes, man.
Yeah.
See, I said it earlier. I can't remember it that well. So I'm watching it again at the moment. So I'll get there eventually. But yeah, I can't remember it too well.
Out here just ticking off, Xing off people, man. He's on his Ira Stark clan. He's got his list and he's going through it.
Yeah, because he had all the Nen things, didn't he? Like, because his
when
deal,
his eyes go red, he becomes a specialist. And
that's it. Yeah,
every single type of Nen.
Yeah,
and it's just the way he's set up his powers is so good as well. With the Nen knife on his heart, said if he uses his powers against anyone other than a Phantom Troop member, he dies. Like, it's all in
and then he's gone. He's like, that's the thing. Like, it's this. The arc is so consequential. Like, Kurapika comes through to do one thing and one thing only. He does it and he's gone. Like, I think you hear from him a couple times of just like, yeah, like, I'm doing well. Hope you guys are cool. And that's it. And he's gone.
We need your help, bro. We're fighting these strong ants.
He can't do that.
Nah, I'm out.
He's got it. That's what I'm saying. He can't do it.
Can't participate.
Can't do it. He's like, I had one mission and one mission alone, and I've done it. So I'm gonna go live a normal life. And it was sick. I remember it gassing me. The fight with the big guy that he does.
With Uvo.
Yeah.
I mean, even all of the things that the Phantom Troop were doing as well. I feel like all of those characters were sick. Like, just all of them. Like, when they just go on a rampage after Kurapika kills Uvo, and they're just killing Donnie's. and then the fight with between the leader of the Phantom Troop and
Killua's grandpa.
dad,
Oh
granddad.
yeah, that was in there.
Like,
Yeah,
that fight is so sick as well.
Crollo versus them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just say, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, there's
Bye.
like, oh, someone paid us to not kill you, so we gotta cut. Bye.
Yeah, that was good, to be fair.
I'm probably gonna give it to Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, sorry, Blue Lock.
I'm gonna give it to Blue Lock personally, but
That's
I'm
fair.
outvoted, so
That's fair. Again, like, it's tough because what I like Blue Lock for and what I like Solo Leveling for is not because they have great arcs. It's because they
It's
have
just pure hype.
great hype. Yeah,
yeah.
like it's excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna, like, I guess we mentioned this before about recommending something to someone. For like this, these are ones like Blue Lock is one I'd prefer to watch. Probably if I'm just gonna put one on right now, I'd probably watch the Blue Lock one again.
Mhm.
But if I'm like, what's better overall? If I'm gonna say, oh, you should watch this, probably Phantom Troop because it's a sick arc.
Yeah.
The next one we have is Shibuya arc versus so that's Jujutsu Kaisen versus the Demon Slayer first arc.
I mean, I forgot we had that one in there. I thought you were going to say Demon Slayer. What was the other one we put in Sealsmith?
No, it was Hashira Training, but you haven't seen it, so we have to veto
I
it.
assume it rivals the Shibuya incident,
Yeah, probably.
but this one doesn't.
No.
I'll put Shibuya, yeah.
Yeah.
This part in Demon Slayer does not rival.
That's another one that's not fair. Like you got just too much happens in Shibuya incident.
Yeah,
Like, it's
crazy.
not close.
So good.
So much happened. And there's so many sick fights.
And it's consequential as well because people die. What's his name dies?
R.I.P. man.
What's his name again?
Who dies again?
Brother with the tie.
Oh,
with the tie.
Nanako or something?
Nanami.
Nanami, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P. I forgot about that.
Fushiro's dad comes back.
Yeah,
Wills
Toji.
himself back to
Madness.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
He's like, you're using my body? Nah. I am using my body.
And just comes back like a G.
Yeah, Gojo gets sealed. Like Sukuna comes out to play.
Sukuna goes off.
It's like,
Sukuna goes
don't-
crazy.
Yeah, nobody move.
Until I say.
Gas.
Yeah, sick.
It's just a lot. And then obviously, Itadori has that whole thing of like, I did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
And then he marks off thingy.
What's his name? The guy with the stitches.
stitching.
Yeah.
Finally, you had it coming.
You
2
didn't,
seasons.
You didn't murk him off. I mean, you murked him off, but you didn't murk him off.
He was like running and crying, wasn't he? Like, "Ah!"
Yeah. He marked him off,
At the end, yeah. But that was a long fight.
Yeah,
like,
it was a long fight,
wasn't
yeah.
like, he didn't come through and just stomp him out.
No,
like,
he
it
didn't.
was,
He didn't.
No.
And he needed my man's help, the clappy guy. And he had to lose his
Yeah,
arm.
that was
Yeah,
peak.
true.
That was rough. Oh man.
And then he was like, you think I need both hands to clap? And he just clapped and stuff. Pop.
He clapped the stump, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, oh man, so sick. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, man.
And they had the thingy, Itadori versus the blood guy as well, who killed his brothers.
Oh, yeah.
And they did that proper martial arts. Like that was pretty sick. What's her name as well? The girl.
Yeah. She dies too.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's dead, but yeah.
I mean, I don't think she's dead. either.
Nanami dead.
Nanami feels dead, yeah.
She
doesn't feel
almost dead, but
She's
technically she just got modified
yeah.
by the guy's whatever powers. What was it called? What are they?
I don't know. He does alchemy on her face. Like he touches it. He makes like
Curses,
little curse.
that's what
That's
they are,
he makes. He
Yeah, I mean, he
molds them or
like
whatever, innit?
transfigures
Yeah.
bodies and stuff. Well, he transfigures, like souls and curses.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
he brings back the kid that Itadori made friends with, or like, not made friends with, but I was like
The guy who we thought was going to join the school, but then he just ends up.
being bad. So like he meets Itadori, because we both can see curses or whatever.
Yeah.
And he wants to use the curses and whatnot. because remember he's like being bullied or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then Itadori like kind of tries to talk him out of being a bad person or whatever.
Oh
And then
yeah.
he decides to be bad anyway. And then my man comes through and just whatever he does that was bad. Immediately after, the stitching guy comes through and just fights him, modifies him, and then he uses him against Itadori, and that's fine.
He brought him back.
Not to life.
Not to life, but
it was.
I don't remember.
Showed his face.
Oh, okay. I did not remember that. Well, I didn't. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that.
I can barely remember that. Was that in the train station bit?
Yeah. It was like I think it's before my man, the clappy guy, comes through.
Yeah. I can't.
Where he's still like torturing Itadori, like because he's like, "Oh, your friend, you're gonna say."
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Crazy.
That was the biggest bait thing because they had the guy in like the end or like opening sequence in the first season.
Yeah.
With them all,
Yeah.
and then they were like, "Nah, he's not a part of that.
He's not
This is all a lie."
Yeah. He tricked you. Yeah, I think Shibuya incident.
Yeah.
100%.
So then the last bracket we've got is Duelist Kingdom versus the early Death Note arc. So early Death Note is prior to him giving up the Death Note. This is a crazy one.
That's like peak Death Note.
Yeah. And
Absolutely the best of that Death Note has to offer.
Yeah.
and Yu-Gi-Oh is our childhood.
Yeah. But Yu-Gi-Oh that has Yugi attacking the moon. Like you can't I swear to God, you can't take anything away from
It's
that.
iconic.
Yeah, like
But what about that versus I'll take a potato chip
and eat it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those are two iconic moments. I forgot about that. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
I'll kill people with my left hand. I'll do homework with my right hand. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh man.
So epic. Like they made man writing in a notebook epic. Like come on. But Pegasus was sick. I like Pegasus. Pegasus was sick.
Just looking at Yugi's cards through the thing.
Yeah.
Kaiba infiltrating the tournament to stop his ghost version of himself or whatever.
Oh, this is before Mokuba was coming to, wasn't it?
No, Mokuba was in it.
Was he kidnapped?
Yeah,
He was kidnapped.
He was kidnapped. Okay, he was kidnapped. I thought it was the second season, but it was that one.
And Joey trying to save his sister.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Yugi said, "I don't care, bro. I don't care about that.
I ain't gonna say your sister, but I gotta win it. What got the card game?
I gotta win this card game." No, but
He
Yugi
is
was trying to save his
granddad,
granddad. Yeah. They both had stakes.
But it was Joey's sister needed an operation, wasn't it? Yeah, for that. Yeah.
Yugi won and gave him the money. So
Yeah.
he's a good friend.
Yeah.
He like saved his granddad and then gave him. the
Yeah,
money.
he don't trust Joey to beat Pegasus. You ain't got this, my guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Joey should have been like, Yugi, I'm gonna throw the door. This is on you, bro. I trust you to
Yeah.
win the whole thing.
I personally would go with Death Note.
Yeah, I think we have to.
You have to
Yeah.
go Death Note.
Because again, it's the best of Death Note. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh, as much as that's a good part of Yu-Gi-Oh, the appeal of Yu-Gi-Oh is wider than just that bit.
Yeah.
Whereas Death Note, the next part is still good for a bit, and then after that, it's just
It just falls off completely. Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, that's not even that bit. Isn't even the one where because what we played was more of what came next, where they had the actual rules in it and stuff. Where rather than destroying the moon and the tide affecting the strength of your monster and all this kind of stuff, and just
Not written on the card.
that was that was full shenanigans. Man summoned one Karibo and then just did multiply and just created 1 billion of them. And it's like multiply creates 3 the actual card. Okay, but yeah, so that's our first round of tournament done. So the next round are quarterfinals. Soul Society, which is Bleach, versus the Pain Arc.
Oh Lord.
Ooh.
That's two GOAT arcs.
Oh jeez. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
That's
oh my god.
ridiculous.
So Soul Society is them.
Them
Thingy comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thingy comes. What's his name? Renji and
Byakuya.
Byakuya, come take
murder
Rukia.
Beat,
Yeah.
Beat the
they
brakes
beat
off
him
that
up,
man.
bro. They say you don't even know what this is, bro. You think you have powers? You don't have no powers.
That's when he still got the long sword, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Did they break his sword?
Yeah.
They break his sword.
They mash
Yeah.
up his sword.
And he has to literally fight to get his power back.
Yeah.
Before they can even go and get Rukia.
He has to get his power
That's when
back.
he meets Uruhara
Oh yeah.
and not Soifone. Yorichi.
Yorichi. And they go to the Soul Society, and then Gin comes in and
Shags him.
Yeah.
Just says, "You're not coming in here," and pushes him.
Oh, through here? No.
Like, you beat this guy for sure, and he's opening the door for you, but no, you're not coming in here.
So is that all the way to Aizen then, the real?
Yeah, all the way to Aizen stopping his team.
Okay, maybe it's not as easy as I thought. I was like, oh, that's tough.
It's him stopping the damn
With one thing.
executioner's thing and stopping it.
Yeah, that
With the
was
sword in
it.
his
Yeah. He's got the training up with. We have to find the correct sword.
Yeah, find the
Yeah.
sword, get his bankai. The fight with Byakuya.
There's so
The
many
fight
fights.
with-
There's fight
the
with
fight with-
Renji, fight with Byakuya, fight with Ikaku,
The fight with Kenpachi.
the fight with Kenpachi.
Oh yeah.
Bloody what's his face? Four Eyes.
Uryu versus
Uryu versus
the
The weird
Mari,
one.
Captain
Kurotsuchi.
Kurotsuchi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Akasitsu Joji. or whatever.
Actually,
Yeah.
Joji
Chad and
Jizo.
Orihime.
Actually, Joji Jizo, that's it.
Yeah, Chad versus.
And he should go be like, I've never seen Chad lose. I know he's fine. I've never seen him lose.
Chad and Orihime being bums probably.
Or he may get a one attack and like take it out immediately.
Yeah, literally.
But he did have that nonsense like Ganju and whatnot. And the bloody small soul
yeah.
reaper person.
Who's that one?
The one that they basically bullied to being on the side. He was like on the medical squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was friends with Momo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. And then even like Yorichi versus Byakuya with the flash step stuff.
He's just like, you're not faster than me, bro.
Yeah, you've never been faster than me. You think today you're gonna be faster than me? No. Yeah, that's a very expansive arc because even that you have Yorichi versus Soifone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, you think you created this? No, I created this. I created this technique before you were born, mate.
Yeah, and bloody Momo losing her head and bloody the lieutenants just trying to fight each other.
Oh, yeah.
Raise your head, Wabi's
The bummiest character of all time.
I don't think he was that bad with Bobby's-Cake. It was the
I mean-
other one. I don't like him with the pate with the
The 69.
yeah.
But he didn't do anything.
That's what I mean. I don't like him. I think
Yeah.
he's quite because he fight Bobby's-Cake guy.
Not then.
Was he not then?
He was fighting he was fighting he was beating up Momo and Rangeku stepped in.
Oh,
And he was
okay.
fighting Rangeku. And then that's when Toshiro came through. Like, what the hell is happening? Like, if you don't shut, just calm down, everyone. Calm down.
But they're all bummy, man. All of them,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Unfortunately, if you're not a captain.
Captain,
Ikaku and
I mean,
like, Squad 11 was.
them men aren't. They're not
different. They're
lieutenants.
captains.
they're still kind of bummy, to be fair.
They're not even
But
lieutenants.
Who's bummy? Ikaku and.
they're still kind of.
Ikaku.
No, I love them. I love them,
Not for a single day.
bro. They were interesting in that bit. After that, they've done nothing. I feel like since-
They're the only ones who have done anything other than
After that, yeah.
after that, like
I thought they just get
They
battered
were-
as
they
well.
were-
Ikaku has his
involved in-
bankai, like
Yeah, and yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, and
He
yeah.
doesn't do much with it. Like he hides it half the time.
He uses it to win. Wasn't it during that bit because they start fighting the lieutenants of Yeah, because when what's his face? Are
you talking about when he gets his Bankai? When he uses
Bankai.
He doesn't use his Bankai that early on.
Are you sure?
He uses
versus in the Ironka. Yeah.
Was it against the Ironkas?
Yeah. Because he was.
So how does he beat? Because when what's his face? The guy.
Describe them.
The guy that's their captain.
Oh, Kenpachi.
Yeah, when Kenpachi fights the other captain, the blind one.
The blind one, yeah.
Doesn't Ikaku fight the blind guy's lieutenant at the same time? And I swear he uses the Bankai to beat him.
He doesn't use the Bankai.
He just beats him.
I don't remember. He probably just beats him, but I don't remember that fight.
But I'm not even sure he beats him. I feel like they end up drawing or something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't because I feel like he might have even lost. I feel like he
definitely didn't lose.
His Shikai got destroyed.
He definitely didn't lose.
It was Ichiko. Oh, sorry, it was Ichiko destroyed it.
Yeah, he definitely didn't lose that fight because I remember that guy being like, "You're only a third seat. I'm a lieutenant. What makes you think you can?"
Oh yeah.
And then he was just like, "That's what you think, my G."
So I like the number 3
first seat by choice. Bro.
Yeah. So I feel like he 100% won that fight. I just don't remember if it was with his Bankai.
I don't think it was Bankai. No, I don't.
Are we sure? Because I feel like at that time everyone was like, it was like what does Vegeta say about Super Saiyan? It's like, Super
Child's
Saiyan.
play.
Yeah, I feel like at that point it was literally Bankai was you get a Bankai. Because Renji gets his Bankai, Ichigo gets his Bankai.
Ichigo get their Bankai at that point.
Okay.
Hikaku gets his later on. Or he uses his for the first time later on. He probably honestly had it the whole time. I just didn't use it.
Okay, fair enough. But that's a good arc. And it's like I say, it's a wide arc. Because there's so many fights and people flip-flopping allegiances and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it sets up the whole rest of the show.
Yeah, that's I guess like what I said about Death Note, that's pretty much the best bit of the show probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, that bit's sick. And it's quite long actually thinking about it as well.
But then
the pain arc.
If you start off with Jiraiya sneaking into the land of rain.
Yeah.
And like
then meeting his old students and realizing who they are, and then them fighting them. The Sage Mode stuff all comes into play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jiraiya's death.
Feels.
And the sadness that comes with that.
Having to write a message.
Naruto, on the back of Pa.
Yeah.
Sending it back. Naruto decoding it and whatnot. And then getting sent away to learn Sage Mode. And then Pain coming through and just going crazy.
Just destroying the village.
In the village, Kakashi dying.
Tsunade died, didn't she?
She didn't die.
Well, she was like on the verge of death.
She was on the verge of death.
She used the thingy to heal everyone.
She was fine though. Because like before Naruto came, Tsunade was going to fight Pain. She was going to get washed, don't get me wrong. But she was stepping up.
Okay.
And then Naruto like teleported in. And he was like, where's the village? Wait, were we meant to teleport? Yeah, what happened?
We're standing on it.
Yeah, and then like they're behind him, and they fill him in, and then like Tsunade's like, "My pride as a Hokage, I have to do." And Naruto's like, "Granny, please."
When did she almost die then? Because I swear there was one point where she was that in the
I feel like that must be the
Shinobi. Okay, because she almost died when she used the thingy to heal everyone.
Yeah,
and then she basically used all her chakra basically.
That was the fourth ninja.
Oh, okay.
So she was depleted. Don't get me wrong, she was depleted, but I don't think she was at risk of dying or anything.
Yeah.
She was like literally about to step up and be like, "Alright, Pain. Here we go."
Yeah. But yeah, so Kakashi died. Who else died in that fight?
I don't think loads of no names.
Those are random people died, but it was a good fight. And then Hinata getting murked and Naruto going crazy.
Yeah, unleashing the Nine Tails.
He did just as much damage to the village doing that as well.
So what we voting? I mean, I'm going Bleach.
Oh man, this is painful. It's because it's the best of Bleach. Naruto is better than Bleach because Naruto is just far more consistently good. But is this bit better than?
I think I want to go Pain arc. Is Pain arc the best Naruto Shippuden arc?
It's debatable. I think it's the last good Shippuden arc, but before that, you could argue it.
Yeah. I think maybe yes.
Because then it's like, is the best Bleach arc versus the potentially best
Shippuden arc.
Yeah, Shippuden arc, is it better? But then, because I don't know, Shippuden's not the best Naruto, so it's like,
Naruto is the best.
Yeah. I don't know. This is tough. The Bleach arc is too long.
Yeah,
it's like, because I'm like,
so much happens in the Bleach
It
arc.
encompasses so much.
Yeah,
and it's like,
And the Naruto arc encompasses quite a bit as well. Probably a similar amount. Like, because Naruto has to go off train Sage mode. Ichigo goes off train Bankai. They both come back at like a sick moment to save everyone kind of thing. And then they have their big fight. Like, Naruto versus Pain. Ichigo versus Byakuya.
yeah.
but then you got Ichigo, then the Aizen stuff as well comes after that, which is, it feels like it's got more.
The Aizen thread is the whole way through, remember? Because like when they get there, he's murdered.
Yeah.
So I know we were talking about like the big reveal.
Yeah, all that stuff, yeah.
But I mean, like, there's that whole through line. It's like a kind of subplot with
Of like trying to figure out who
with like
killed him.
Momo and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like just Momo, like, please, Captain Aizen.
The worst. It's just so bad. Bro, Kubo does not like women at all. He does not think highly of them at all.
Clearly not.
Yorichi's a gangster.
Rukia's a gangster.
Actually true. He's got a few of them in there.
Freezer, you're a bum, mate. Sorry. I forgot these lot were so close to this.
What is this? Is this a movie?
No. It's literally just all the episodes spliced together, I reckon.
Oh, so I was like, oh, okay. I don't remember all that Gohan stuff happening. I remember there being mention of it, but I didn't think they actually showed it all.
No, don't show it.
I can remember that.
Because they kind of set up who Trunks is
Yeah.
before he comes back from the future. And that's part of his setup, his
It would
story.
have been sick if they didn't set it up. If Frieza pulls up and then this random guy just pulls up and goes Super Saiyan and kills him. No introduction. No context.
That's how I thought it happened, to be honest. But yeah, I don't remember it very well.
You can't decide.
It's hard. It's very hard.
Oh, man.
It's very hard. I want to go Pain, but just the whole of Bleach bits is just coming to me. So
I'm trying to think which has the highest high. Because I feel like Bleach probably has the lowest look. Because I'm telling you, whenever Ganji was on my screen, I was like, I just don't care.
I didn't mind it because it wasn't serious. It was just funny.
It was bullshit. I mean, I get it. It was comic relief and whatnot. Like his
who's
whole
Ganju again? Is that the brother?
The girl's brother.
Yeah.
And like he had the fight where like someone was chasing him and he was
Shooting powder or something. Yeah.
Throwing bombs,
Yeah.
just silly gimmicks
What's
or
his
whatever.
name? It was the other Squad 11 guy.
The pretty one.
Yeah, the pretty
Oh
one.
yeah. And it was humorous. I don't know if I say funny. It was just mildly humorous.
Him and Ichigo were funny though. They're little
They were
like
annoying.
they're little when they were falling together and that was funny, man.
No, I hate it. I hate in these shows where like someone who's like a bloody world killer is just dicking around with some average Joe off the street. Like, it just pisses me off. It's like, what are you doing? Like,
They're not worth killing sometimes. You just gotta hang about, you know.
you just should be like, you are beneath me. Like, I'm not giving you not a moment of my time. Like,
You had in Super, you had Goku fighting Krillin with Super Saiyan Blue. He's just like,
he didn't fight him, he punched him.
yeah, he punched
And
him.
that's about how
And
it
he
should
didn't
be.
die.
That's-
Krillin didn't die.
He didn't explode into
Krillin should have
nothing.
died instantly.
But that's at least how it should be. It was like a one shot thing. And I think Goku was being nice. I can write that off. That's his best friend. He was like, hey, I want to feel what a full power punch feels like.
It's
and
so
Goku's like, you can't handle that. So he held back. He went Super Saiyan Blue, so Krillin doesn't realize that he's holding the back. But in Super Saiyan Blue,
Yeah, true. He can't feel.
He can't feel his power. Yeah.
And then he just held back the punch. He gave him enough to be like, we're not the same, my G. But like, gave him something he could survive.
Should have killed him and then brought him back to life. Like, that's a full power punch from me, bro.
That would Krillin would retire.
That would be so funny.
He's trying to encourage him. And he can't be brought back anyway. Krillin's been...
They modified the Dragon Balls now, didn't they? I'm sure they modified them later on in the season so you can bring people back multiple times.
Oh, shame. Okay.
That would be hilarious. That would have been so funny if they did that. Just full power, just died. He just woke up in the spirit world with Enma. What are you?
That would have been a good joke.
Just get used to rewind time. Just kill him and then actually he would forget it though because the time only Whis would remember.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Naruto meeting Minato, finding out he's the fourth Hokage's son.
Ichigo meeting Zangetsu.
Oh my god. Zangetsu's a prick. I don't care about him.
That's when he fights White for the first time as well.
What else happened in the pain arc? Konohamaru, Rasengan, we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Sakura is being a medical ninja properly for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, actually, no, she does medical ninjutsu earlier, actually, to be fair. But she's seriously
out in the fields doing it, yeah.
Like, seriously useful. You have Choji being a bum.
He was running away from the rocket. Going to help people.
And that's why Kakashi has to die.
Yeah. We met Kakashi's dad as well. The white fang
he sits down. Oh,
yeah, he sits down, has a little chat with his dad.
He's like, tell me your story, son.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Tough, man. This is literally...
This is a very hard one.
What else happens? But I feel like Pain Arc has more downtime. If we're including everything, Naruto learning Sage Mode is just downtime.
Yeah.
Like even Ichigo learning his Bankai and Flash Step and all this sort of stuff happens quite quickly. It's rapid.
Yeah.
Naruto, learning thing. But it also...
just goes and sits under a waterfall.
Yeah.
Also, he perfects the Rasen Shuriken.
Only in Sage Mode.
Yeah, but that's the point. Everybody uses it.
Oh. So there's a festival going on.
Yeah, sounds like fireworks.
Yeah.
Or gunshots, you know.
This is a tough one. This is a very tough one.
It's definitely, it's a good matchup.
I'm gonna go Pain Arc. Just you have to decide. You can decide. I'm not even still fully sure. I feel like
it could go either way. Like it's too much.
I'm gonna go.
I think I'm gonna go Bleach. Actually, I don't change my mind. I'm gonna go Bleach.
I'll make it unanimous. Let's go Bleach. Let's do it.
Bleach.
That is a very good arc. Very, very good arc.
The pain arc is very good as well. I'm mostly leaning towards Bleach because I know that Naruto is still going to be in it. So
is it though? The next matchup.
We'll see. Yeah.
The next matchup is Cell Saga versus Bridge Builder arc.
Fuck. Okay. Cell Saga is much longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has Goku being a horrible father.
As always.
But there's a lot. There's the training the hyperbolic time chamber. There's Trunks and Vegeta going super
beyond Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan 1.5
Plus,
or
yeah.
whatever. Gohan going Super Saiyan 2, murking the Cell Juniors, like toying with Cell.
The androids.
The androids.
Oh, there'll be Android Saga, wouldn't they? Technically,
There'll be Android
but you
Saga.
got
But
Android
they're still
16
around,
and yeah.
Cell absorbing and Vegeta letting Cell.
Letting
Yeah.
Cell absorb and, foolishness.
Piccolo, aura farming.
As usual.
As you were saying, Trunks coming in through and just murking Frieza. Actually, that's Android. This is Android Saga, isn't it? Rather than Cell Saga. This is all Android Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's him coming back, trying to stop the whole Android
So,
situation from happening.
That's actually a good point. Why is this happening now? If it's Cell Saga?
I feel like because it all ties in. Because the androids obviously tie into Cell because they're all made by Jiro.
Yeah.
I guess they're like...
It's like if you were to say Frieza Saga and for the whole
Saga.
beginning. And she'd be like, this is just Frieza Saga.
Yeah. But I feel
And
like 5 hours
Buu
is too
Saga
short.
as well.
Like, I'm like, if you include the androids, it's too short.
If they're
5
showing
hours.
everything, it must be. It's way too short.
20.
I wonder if they bridge it or something.
I reckon they cut bits out.
Oh, they're calling it a movie, so yeah, I feel like they cut bits out. They probably re-edited. They probably
there's-
re-edited stuff as well,
Yeah.
which is probably why the trunk stuff is probably happening earlier than.
Oh, right, okay.
So maybe he does come through, like Cam said. It's just,
Yeah.
but then there's flashbacks.
Yeah,
So this person, like later on, so this
Okay.
person's probably just
Just put in.
that makes sense. 'Cause it's just in order of how it makes sense, sort of thing. 'Cause I was thinking, I'm sure I remember them showing Gohan like with one arm and stuff beforehand.
Yeah, also showing him going Super Saiyan in the future and then having him come back and have everyone be freaked out by it. You want the audience to be also freaking out about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what we doing? Sorry, Cell Saga versus
Bridge
Bridge Builder. So, like we said earlier, the Bridge Builder has just feeling and emotion, but so does the Cell Saga, because Gohan like just channeling his emotion.
Yeah. I'll forgive you for this.
Yeah, after what was it, 16? Cell just steps on 16's head.
Yeah.
I can't take this anymore.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm just looking at how many episodes the actual Bridge Builder arc is.
I feel like it's 12.
Even the actual bridge of itself with like Tazana and his grandson and whatnot, and there's character development there for them as well.
Yeah.
And Naruto and Sasuke running up the trees.
Halo in
Like,
the track
Sakure's
control. Sakura,
Sakura
knows
does it immediately because she's a genius.
Can't do nothing else.
That's what's kind of disappointing about Sakura, at least in the early part, is that she's legitimately a genius.
Yeah.
But she's useless.
Chakra manipulation on point. Genjutsu
Apparently
skills on
meant to
point.
be on point.
Yeah.
And
But can't do nothing.
and just intelligence on point as well, because she murders the tuning exam. Remember, everyone else is having to cheat.
It's
and
true.
and she just answers
She
questions
does
straight
it,
up.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, man.
what's it called? Yeah, Sasuke's using the Sharingan to copy the movements of people. Gaara's using his eye.
Tamari's just got wires of
Yeah,
mirrors above
mirrors
her.
and mirrors and mirrors. Like, as Sakura just said.
No, Tamari, it's
like,
10-10, sorry.
yeah. And then Sakura's there just like, yeah, I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this. And then Naruto wings it.
Yeah, she just doesn't answer anything.
Yeah.
He full like sits there and does nothing.
It then
'Cause
says,
I can't answer these.
I'm not
What am I
leaving."
supposed to do?
I'm waiting for, what's this last question? I'm waiting for it. And then he passes.
He'll be alright. Oh man, but yeah, so Sakura does the thing, and then Naruto and the thing, and again it's like Naruto and Sasuke becoming brothers. This is literally the arc where they
Yeah,
Yeah.
then relationship building. The shuriken bit was sick as well, and
Yeah,
the
and
shadow clone
first
shuriken.
time
Yeah, that was so sick.
Seeing Thingy fight with the Sharingan
for the first
for
time.
the first time. Against
Oh
Zabuza,
yeah,
and
yeah, not the
just
shuriken.
copying his
Isn't
movements, and it's slowly
he?
getting faster.
Kakashi, yeah,
like doing it quicker than he can do it.
yeah. What is
He's
going
copying
on?
me. Wait, no. How was he doing it faster? That's so sick.
And just doing the ham. Tori. Cold moment.
Back when hand signs mattered.
Yeah.
Literally. Cold moment.
Yeah, so gassed. Goku is mocking it.
Another cold moment.
Trunks should be stronger than Goku here.
What makes you say that?
Because Goku went Super Saiyan, fought Frieza, and that was it. Trunks was...
No, he fought androids.
When did he fight androids?
Before this.
No,
Which androids?
he just got back from space here.
Yeah.
Goku.
Oh, shame, yeah.
He just
sorry,
trained
this is
with
before,
the people.
Yeah, this is before Android, sorry.
But he's been scrapping androids.
Yeah.
But he's only just gone Super Saiyan.
But he
He goes Super Saiyan, gets his ass beat, and then goes back in time.
But he was scrapping. I don't know.
So what, you're saying Goku hasn't been scrapping his entire life? You think Goku?
I
You
guess
think this version of
Trunks' base stats are way lower than Goku's.
That's what I was gonna say. You think Trunks is trained to the extent that Goku has at this point? I don't think so.
Nah.
I was just thinking, just in terms of their Super Saiyan forms, Trunks was fighting for his life in Super Saiyan, so maybe he would have been just
Goku
pushing
wasn't.
further and further. At one time against Frieza, that's it.
But he's been training. Probably been training as Super
Yeah,
Saiyan.
but fighting for your life and training, you got to reach new heights.
He's a Saiyan. Like training is enough
True.
for the Zenkai boost. This is fine. So yeah, I'm just trying to think. Cell Saga. All right, what character development is there in Cell Saga other than Gohan? Does Vegeta falls in love with Trunks? Because when Trunks gets boomed at the end, he loses his mind. Because when Cell comes back after dying, and he just death beams Trunks, and he's like, "My son." Barrage.
Wait, does he know that this is on at that point?
I think he does.
I think yeah, because that's why they're trained together, isn't it? So they have
Yeah.
Gohan and Goku trained together.
Is the baby Trunks born at that point then?
Baby Trunks is born sometime in the Cell Saga.
I think between the android and Cell Saga, the
Yeah.
baby Trunks is born.
So they don't know.
Because he
because
goes,
baby
goes
Trunks
back
is,
in
yeah,
the
he
future,
meets baby
Yeah.
Trunks.
and then he comes back again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't know anything at this point, obviously.
Yeah, no. Because I just remembered that this Trunks is not there, and then Goku says, "Oh, hi, Trunks," to the baby.
Yeah.
Like, oh, how did you know his name?
Yeah.
But obviously, that's because this Trunks goes back to the future and then comes back again.
Yeah.
Mm.
This
is fully when we start having the most of the characters just sitting around. Like the Saiyan Saga,
yeah.
They're involved. Frieza Saga, they're involved to some extent. But here, it's just arms folded watching.
They're fully involved in the Frieza saga.
Yeah.
All up until they start dying and then Goku goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
But this one, they're literally
From
not
here,
involved.
Piccolo is just arms folded. Just providing commentary. Oh man, yeah, we got the Badman Vegeta shirt.
Batman Vegeta, yeah.
Oh my god.
He was in full vacation mode.
Yeah, because I feel like who fights in the Cell tournament? You got obviously
Cell games.
Yeah, Cell games. Sorry,
Goku does.
Vegeta, Trunks.
Vegeta does. Trunks does. I don't think Piccolo does. Piccolo.
I don't think Piccolo does.
I don't think Piccolo does. I think
I
it's
think
literally
T-
just the Saiyans.
Doesn't Tien fight? I feel like Tien fights.
They're finished. Maybe he does. I don't remember.
But I feel like the Cell Juniors go off cuff and just start fighting people anyway. So it's not.
But that's what I'm saying. I remember that they just get battered by Cell Juniors.
Yeah.
So there's no way they fought actual Cell.
No. Don't they all die as well?
Who?
Like Yamcha dies. Oh no, that was the Saberman, wasn't
That's
it?
the
Yeah.
Saberman, yeah. The Cell Juniors, no one dies in Cell Juniors. They just get stomped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only people who die in the Cell arc is Goku and Trunks, and they wish Trunks back afterwards.
Yeah.
I think Goku says he
wants to stay back to train. Yeah. I'm gonna train with King
He's still
Kai.
dead in the Buu saga.
It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, I'll just stay dead. It's fine. I'm gonna give it to Naruto. I think it's controversial because this is literally my favorite Dragon Ball Z arc, and Dragon Ball Z is just so goated. But when I just put again, that doesn't mean I think Naruto is better than Dragon Ball Z by any stretch. That doesn't even mean that I think I enjoy Bridge Builder more than Cell Saga. But if I'm being objective and weighing up again, storyline, character development, all of this sort of stuff, I feel like Naruto has more elements. I feel like Dragon Ball Z is gas, 100% gas. But yeah, I feel like when you compare character development and the actual storyline of whatever, like it's less. Like I don't even know what Cell was trying to do when I think about it. Like what was his objectives?
Just become strong. He's a Saiyan, remember?
Oh yeah, true. Innit? Yeah.
just become strong as possible.
I think that was legit. He just wanted to prove he was the best.
Yeah, he wanted to absorb the androids and become stronger, and then just become complete. And then
I think he was just trying to become Jiro's perfect creation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is just being strong
just
being.
being complete and strong being.
And then I think Jiro wanted Goku dead, so I think that was like a side mission as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he was in no hurry to kill Goku. He was happy to fight other people and just whatever prove himself. So
Yeah.
Bro, saying he's a Saiyan is so true.
Yeah, so funny. But then literally with the bridge builder arc, like Zabuza has a clear mission. Well, he's a hired assassin. Clear mission to stop the bridge being built.
Yeah.
For clear reasons as well. Because he's hired by a dick.
And he murks him off at the end.
So I'm going with the bridge builder arc.
Hmm.
And I voted against Naruto last time. I can't do it 2 times.
Can't do it 2 times around.
It's tough.
I'm gonna go Cell Saga. I think that's, as you said, favorite Dragon Ball Z arc. I don't think Bridge Builder arc is very good, but I don't think that's my favorite Naruto arc. I think Tuning Exam is my favorite Naruto arc.
That is fair.
So I think I'm gonna go Cell Saga.
Ooh, it's down to me. I'm going Bridge Builder as well, because I think just the power of it being so early in the show and being so good, and just being such a good introduction or like a setup for the rest of the show. It's just such a good story.
And I always say, when it comes to the bridge builder arc, I'm always like, later Naruto arc should have been more like that.
Yeah.
It gets just... the reason why Shippuden isn't as good is because it goes away from the magic that the bridge builder arc and also the tuning exams had.
Yeah, it just goes a bit off key.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no one does hand signals anymore, man. It's all gone.
They don't need them
Game's
anymore. They're too strong
gone
now. It's gonna work it. Okay, so the next one is the Asian tournament of Beyblade versus the Phantom Troop arc.
Phantom
I think Phantom Troop probably clears it quite easily.
Yeah, that first round that Beyblade was in was kind of weak. Like a weak part of our bracket.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think either of them was going to beat Phantom Troop.
And now we've got the Shibuya District arc versus the Death Note arc.
God.
Oh.
District versus Death Note.
It's just too different. That's difficult because it's very different. Oh damn, he should be fighting. Muscly guy.
He should be fighting.
Yeah, did you see him?
I didn't see him, no.
Dude, he's jacked.
Shibuya District was crazy, but Death Note, I think Death Note wins it for me. Death Note is that, especially that bit of Death Note, it's too good. It's elite stuff.
That's peak Death Note.
Yeah.
It's so good. I think I give it to his Shibuya incident though still. Because that... like, season 1 of JJK was sick. And then that just came back and said, I'll do better.
Season 2 was a madness. Season 2 was just like chaos.
Yeah.
But then I feel like Death Note is just, that's peak Death Note season. That bit of Death Note is just...
Gojo went like full out. Well, not full out, but like he was just doing the Gojo thing.
In the train station, yeah.
When he walked at the tree curse,
Yeah.
pushed him into the wall. I was like, God damn. Okay.
I think... So the beginning, the first bit is definitely... Yeah, because you got... Misa's introduced with her Shinigami as well. That's at this point.
L's introduced and just like
Yeah,
he's like, I've only broadcasted this bit in this bit of Japan, which means that I've narrowed you down to this section, and the time it was broadcast means you're in school, just being a genius.
And just figuring out like who he is and what
man just pops up next to him in the uni like, hello, I'm L. Just like,
and the tennis match.
Yeah, the tennis match was sick. If I throw this, he's gonna think I'm throwing it, and then that means that I've got to do this. The aim is to win.
Oh man, I'm gonna give it to Death Note. I think literally, like, again, similar reasons why I was saying before. Just trying to be objective. Death Note has more pure story to it than the Shibuya incident. Shibuya incident has absolute story moments and whatnot, of course. But I'm like, I feel like the story of Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't move forward much. They capture Gojo, and a couple of people die.
Yeah.
But in terms of actual progression of the overarching story, I feel like not much happens.
That's true. Because it's literally just one day, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Which is fine. It's, like I say, it's great entertainment. But like, again, if we're ranking arcs, if we're just ranking it as like entertainment, maybe I go a different way. But if we're ranking arcs, I feel like you have to include like what's actually the best story. And I feel like that beginning part of Death Note is a really, really good story.
Yeah.
So yeah, Death Note.
All right. And then, our semi-final, Soul Society versus the Bridge Builder arc.
Got down Naruto 2 times.
Got down Naruto 2 times. Oh my God. I said, I got down, and I got down. That's crazy.
I actually think I give it Bridge Builder. I think Bridge Builder. Obviously, I think there's the fights in Bleach in the Soul Society arc are probably better than the fights that happen in the Bridge Builder arc.
Yeah, but there's more bites of the apple.
Yeah,
way more bites.
Way more bites.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, true. But I think Bridge Builder I just like the way the characters are set. As I said for the last round of Bridge Builder, just the way the characters are set up in this show to go forwards, and then obviously you have just Zabuza come through, just have great story arc for that character and Haku. I think Soul Society just doesn't quite hit the highs in terms of the emotional highs and whatnot. Like, it's obviously got sick fights.
It's got emotion too.
It's got emotions too.
Because like, Rukia and Byakuya.
Yeah. But I think it's just not as compelling.
It's not as
the highs
when the rain starts. It's like, are you weeping, Haku? It's not that. Yeah.
Like, I also don't care. I don't think that the emotion drives the story as much as the emotion drove the story in the Naruto arc. Like the emotion's there, but the fighting of it is more what's driving the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the characters don't even like really admit the emotion either. So like Rukia and Byakuya is probably the most emotional type of thing. And Byakuya is not for no emotion at this point. Yeah. For sure. And even Rukia is a bit like, fuck it, I'm gonna die, leave me alone. Like, she's not like, hey, my brother is selling me out. Whereas, yeah, Zabuza, Haku, even Naruto and Sasuke with their like even from when they're trying to climb the tree together, being rivals, to go to being friendly and helping each other, to fighting when they're fighting Haku and Sasuke jumps in front of Naruto to save him. It's just like, my body just, why did you save me? My body just moved. I don't have a thing. Like, that's just development and just emotion and just good stuff. But then you do have to admit that Sakura doesn't develop at all. Nothing happens to her.
Yeah, she
just goes downhill with anything.
She's just there.
She's just there. Then the kid...
She maybe starts to respect Naruto a bit more.
Maybe.
Yeah. But just the kid and the old man have a bit of development between them as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true, innit?
The old man's just like, I hate ninja, isn't he, at the first?
Yeah.
And then...
He's
You're alright, kid. I'm going to name it Bridge Naruto or whatever it's called.
And he's a drunk.
Yeah. Soul Society is just... This is the problem with the last round as well. Soul Society just got so much to it that I'm just like, okay, I'll go with Naruto. But then in my head, I think about something else that happened in Soul Society. I'm like, there's just too much to it. Because when...
Uryu using
the last of his strength.
the last of his strength and then doesn't die. Very cliche.
Doesn't die, doesn't lose his
He loses power. He has
currency
to get
powers
it back.
forever.
Oh, not forever.
Yeah.
He loses it.
loses
He
them
definitely
temporarily.
He's meant to lose it forever.
Is that when he uses the like the sword sort of things, or?
He snapped it.
Yeah, he
Oh
like,
yeah,
snaps
that was
the
yeah.
thing.
The limiter.
Yeah.
But
And starts drawing in all the reishi
reishi
from the,
Yeah.
from the
He
buildings.
pulls the Choji, literally.
Yeah.
Both of them survive.
Yeah.
Or a guy, if you will. Opens the gate.
Was he meant to die from that?
Yeah.
Naruto plot armored him.
Yeah.
What does he do?
Heals him somehow.
Yeah, he has the Sage of Six Path power, so he just comes in, heals his chakra.
Okay. Well, that's valid.
No, it's not.
Everyone else just survives just off of surviving. There's no reason for him. Like,
Choji survives because Tsunade is an excellent medical ninja. She's a superb, she's a splendid medical ninja. That's how Choji survives.
well, Uri survives.
Because his dad is a great Quincy.
No.
That's,
His dad
yeah,
is actually not a great Quincy.
that's what happens though. His dad teaches him how to get back.
Yeah, he does. But his dad was nothing special.
His dad, okay,
It shouldn't have happened.
His dad has read books on how to.
I'd say he's done librarian or something.
Yeah, he read some books. He knows how to get it back. Oh dear. I feel like it's just unfair just because of how long the Soul Society are. I'm just thinking of all the moments of the Soul Society are. And
Yeah.
there's so much more, but because it's so long. It's almost like comparing the Soul Society arc to... I feel like if we're comparing the Soul Society arc, we have to go like Bridge Builder and Tuning Exam to be even like fair.
Oh, it's clear then. It's easy for me that if we're doing that.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. But I'm like, yeah, it feels like it would have to be, or not even like all the way. I feel like it would have to be Soul Society arc versus Tuning Exam because Tuning Exam is long as well.
Yeah.
But
the Bridge
but we're
Builder-
doing Bridge Builder, so let's stick to that.
I'm gonna go Bleach again. Like the Bridge Builder arc is the thing is this. I'm thinking like the fact is this difficult. Maybe the Bridge Builder arc should win because it's only 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's this
I'm like,
difficult.
the depth of the Bridge Builder arc in those 12 episodes is probably deeper than
Yeah.
than the 50 episodes or whatever it is
No.
of the Bleach.
You don't want
situation.
to. You don't care about the investigation into Captain Isaac's death and then finding out that all the councilmen or whatever are dead.
Literally,
all that stuff.
when I think back to the Rescue Rikyo arc, I'm not thinking about any of that. I'm only thinking about Ichigo versus Kenpachi, Ichigo versus Ikaku, Ichigo versus Renchi, Ichigo versus Byakuya, and then that's it. Like literally don't think about any of the other fights.
No.
I don't think about Kenpachi versus the blind guy. I don't care about none of that. All of that is nothing.
You ever think about the blind guy versus his mate, his wolf?
No,
the fox
I
guy.
couldn't care less, bro.
I will say
Aizen
that. Like,
slicking back his hair and then looking completely different.
Aizen being alive, I don't care, bruv. Tosin and Gin being snakes, I don't care.
I will say that it is, as a result of it being longer, it has way more fluff. Like I say, Ganji, I could do without. I could definitely do without. But some of the fluff is good, like Soy Foam versus Yoruichi. It's good
Yeah.
fluff. I like that.
Yeah.
So.
But obviously, I like it. Like,
Yeah, of course.
it's Bleach.
Man. I'm gonna go Naruto just because you made a good point. When you said the fact that it's even close, there's a big difference in length.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to, just give it to the shorter show.
I feel like that's making me want to give it to Naruto as well. So we'll say unanimous decision. And then the next semi-final is Phantom Troop versus Death Note.
Phantom Troop.
I'm going Death Note.
True.
I'm going Death Note. Death Note. Clear. Death Note is just it's one of my goated anime. Like, it's up there for me as one of the best anime of all time. So
this pissed me off because again, just very different vibes. Death Note, there's not a single fight in Death Note.
it's the tactical mental battles.
Oh dear. Oh man.
Yeah, they're so different. It's crazy when you think about it, but they're just two very, very, very good arcs.
Arm soldiered. No. Oh, this pose. Oh yeah, with the smirk. Yeah, he thinks he's a guy.
Vegeta's such a bum as well. He's just like, he's about to get his ass beat as well. Like, he's coming there flexing, smirking.
Get up, Kakarot.
Just boots it.
It's my turn.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
That's good. That's definitely good. But at the end, you have Hisoka trying to fight Chrollo.
And then just be like,
Chrollo's like, I have no power. And he's like,
That was funny. That was funny, to be fair.
That's a meme.
I think L's just a meme in himself, though. He was like,
the way
he sits, holds the phone, like.
I was like, no word of a lie, I was holding my phone like that the other day. I was literally thinking about it, and then I think my girlfriend called me, and I was just like, hello. I was just cracking up to myself internally. Oh my god. That's great stuff. It's great stuff. I swear. It's so weird.
And I think the reason with Death Note for me as well is that's like the rest of Death Note is, as you said earlier, it gets worse and worse. Mm-hmm. But Death Note for me is still like a 9 out of 10 anime, pretty much solely on that bit. Hunter x Hunter is pretty much good consistently throughout.
Yeah.
So like, I think Hunter x Hunter is pretty like a 9 anime for me as well. But
you can't base it all on
carry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's valid. That's fair.
Valid. That's definitely valid. Oh god, I'm gonna go Death Note mostly because I can't remember that much about the Phantom Troop.
Fair.
So I remember it being great, and the parts I remember are great, but I just know that there's so many gaps. Whereas Death Note, I remember quite clearly.
This is the opposite for me. I don't remember.
Definitely.
I have the feeling that it was good and I enjoyed it, but I don't remember specifics.
Yeah.
But I fully remember the Phantom Troop.
I might come back in 2 years and be like, Phantom Troop was sick. I've seen it now. It was so cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, Death Note for me as well. So the final, Bridge Builder versus Death Note.
Bridge Builder.
Bridge Builder.
Sorry, Bez.
It's easy for you lot.
Yeah.
Fair. Bridge Builder wins.
Honestly, I think Bridge Builder beats Phantom Troop for me as well. I probably have to think about it a bit more, but I think maybe Bridge Builder just sort of like literally every round that Bridge Builder has come up, I just rethought about it, and every time I've just been like, this is actually such a good arc.
It really is. So that's so crazy. That's so short though.
Yeah.
Like we had it up against like some long arcs. And we're like 12 episodes. That's all you need.
12 episodes is the best. That's the golden ratio.
They did it right.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not even that it's good that it's short. It's just that there was not a wasted moment. Like everything had purpose and meaning and depth, and then the ending was weighty. Like a lot of times, the ending of an arc is just, oh, we beat the bad guy and like we move on kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like this, or even like the bad guy is like captured and rehabilitated or whatever. But like there's no consequences, whereas this felt like real life consequences.
Yeah.
Zarazar had to reconcile with what he'd done in terms of trying to assassinate the bridge builder, being a horrible person in general, with the fact that he had been softened by Haku and then by Naruto. And it's just,
It feels like it should be longer. Like it. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how they managed to squeeze all that in to
so much in there.
It would have been. Had it been later in the show, that it would have been a saga, and it probably would have been trash.
Like if they did it like in the Shippuden side of things, it would just be
long as shit for no reason. Because when you think about it, why the hell was Sakura and Lady Gio versus Sasori so long? And I like that fight. I like that fight a lot actually. But again, that's probably like twice as long as the bridge build arc.
Yeah, probably actually.
I'm exaggerating, but
not far off though.
That fight was so long.
Yes, one fight probably takes about half the time.
Yeah, and whereas the bridge builder they fought twice within 12 episodes, and there's a break in the middle.
Yeah,
and yeah.
Yeah, so I was looking. Death Note is that bit is maybe about 15 episodes. To the first part. So 12 to 15 episodes is all you need because that's our final...
The final two?
Yeah. I would go Death Note, I think, personally.
Yeah. I think both of them made it that long because there's no fluff.
Yeah.
It's like there's no wasted moments. It's just straight, like... Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess now if they decided, let's say, to reanimate the Soul Society arc, for example, and they just cut out all the fluff and stuff, they could probably do it in 24 episodes or less.
Yeah.
And it would probably be sick.
Yeah, because then you would literally have like a fighting episode. You'd have Ichigo versus Byakuya. That's one episode. Ichigo versus Kenpachi, one episode.
Yeah.
Ichigo versus Kaku, one episode. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Like, to your earlier statement, Goku should be stronger than Vegeta, but he's beating up the person.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It does switch though. I feel like this... I can't remember. Does Vegeta beat this one? No. I swear this thing comes back. I can't remember if it's he or she. I swear this thing starts to just...
Doesn't Cell absorb... So he doesn't run away and then like... And I think Vegeta kills him. He knocks his head off, doesn't he, at some point?
I can't remember.
Because Cell doesn't absorb these ones, does he? He only absorbs 18 and 17.
Yeah. I feel like this one does die. Like, I know that much, but I'm trying to remember if it's Vegeta. I mean, I guess it has to be Vegeta.
Yeah, I feel like he's like crying and Vegeta just, murks him off.
And Goku's in a bad way.
Yeah.
So it has to be Vegeta. Who else?
Because I guess, has Goku started having the heart problems at this point? Or is it before? It's after this?
Doesn't Trunk give him the
medicine, but he doesn't have it on him, so it starts kicking in, and then they have to like go, but take him back home to Kame House or something to get it, and then he comes back.
Maybe that's why he was on the floor.
Or he just, I think that's why he was weakened. Yeah, Vegeta is yeah.
Right then, so yeah, our winner of the tournament, the best arc ever, is the very first arc of Naruto. So it actually starts at 6 or 7 episodes in,
6 episodes in, yeah.
You have the first episode with Miyuki or whatever that sets up, and then there's a few episodes of nonsense.
Yeah, like them just becoming Genin and
and catching cats and stuff.
Yeah, and then collecting the bells, that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, training, that sort of stuff.
And then it pretty much goes straight into it. They leave for their first mission.
Yeah, first mission out the village.
Yeah.
And they get to that.
Yes. I mean, it's easy to get to. If you're best arc ever, and if you're gonna watch Naruto, you pretty much get straight into it. Like, not much fluff, just straight in.
Yeah, can't complain. Well then, moving on then to, I guess, the watch list. The watch list.
I'll go first. I don't think I've been watching that much. I've been watching Hunter x Hunter, as mentioned. I don't feel like I've watched much. I feel like I've watched some stuff, but I haven't been updating my list, so it's been bad with it. Did I mention I watched Captain America? I can't remember if I watched that before last episode. I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah, we did.
Yeah. You said that, and then we said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I can't remember what point I'm at now. Yeah, okay. So I watched. Been watching season 2 of Windbreaker, which is okay. I watched Power, Raising Kanan, the latest season, and I've been watching Love Island this year. It's been juicy so far. It's been a good start. I've been kind of sucked in. There's a lot of drama, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't feel like I watched much else.
So I watched, I think I mentioned Sirens last time, so not that. I watched Palm Springs, which I think you mentioned before.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I started to see you watching that.
That was a good movie, to be fair.
Very good.
I enjoyed it. And other than that, I've been watching Full Metal Alchemist. Literally, that's it. Not much.
Was Ballerina last?
I've
You
seen
mentioned that.
Ballerina.
I watched that. I went to cinema and watched that.
I don't remember if I said last, but yeah, I watched that.
No, I think only Yells had seen it last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I've watched that now as well.
Yeah,
Good film.
I watched it. That was the only thing I watched actually. Which was the bit you were talking about last time when you said about the comedy?
Oh, the plates.
When the thing was changing, this TV was changing and she was smashing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been watching this show called Orphan Black. I started it this week. Very good, very good.
Yeah, good show.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sister.
I started it a while ago. Like I started to watch the first episode and I didn't finish it. And then I just remembered that I'd started it and I finished the first episode and then I watched like the whole first season and I was like locked in. Okay, cool. This is good.
Yeah. It's like 5 seasons, isn't it?
Yeah, 5 seasons.
And then there's a spin-off as well. I didn't watch spin-off though.
There's a spin-off?
I think it's got a similar name, but I don't think it's called Orphan Black.
And there's one Orphan Black Echoes.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm like halfway through. No, more than halfway through. I'm near the end of season 2 at this point, and yeah, I'm enjoying it.
How many duplicates has she got at this point?
It's the main one. Yeah, 5. There's 6 of them altogether.
Okay. I was gonna mention the like Romanian like sis, that one. I liked her.
Yeah, she's my favorite. She's my favorite for sure.
Yeah,
but she's around from the beginning.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I thought she was, but I couldn't remember when she comes in, so I didn't want to say anything just in case. But
yeah, she's there straight away. The surprising one, the most recent one that's popped up was the male one.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That's that.
Anything else that you guys want to mention this episode?
No, I don't think so.
No, Cam, what about you?
Nah, nothing.
All right, then let's get out of here. So for another 2 weeks, you can catch us back here for episode 124 in 2 weeks' time. But for now, make sure you follow us on all the social networks at 5 Letters Podcast. That's TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. But yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace. The 5 Letters Podcast.